Alright, we'll be getting started. Hello and welcome. I have no idea what this game is about. The description also doesn't give me any real idea of what the game is about, but I did get a warning. Blood, gore, violence, and strong language. So, if anyone is starting the stream or just watching the stream after it's completed, just a heads up, I don't know what to expect. Oh no. Oh boy. But we're gonna get into it. Here we go. I think it's like a story game. You joined like right after the warning screen. God damn it. Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage we shall be toying with fate. I'm worried. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths. By the way, let me know if the audio is fine. It sounded fine earlier, but it might be a little loud. Just a little bit. I think we're good. Darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. The music really reminds me of Bug Fables. No. It reminds me of Amori, maybe a little bit of Bug Fables, but not really Bug Fables. It has like a dark tone to it. At least the game feels that way. I don't know what to expect. Half of me is worried, but then half of me is like, nah, it won't be that bad, will it? But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you'll like. We'll flip a coin, heads or tails. Heads will be the left, tails will be the right. What do we get? We got tails, so we're going with the right. You controlled the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy just minding your business. How will you interact with the human doll? Attack it, play nice. Should we just put fate on a coin flip? Hold on. Bottom is tails. We got heads. Okay, we're gonna attack it. You killed the human doll in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. Okay. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? We're gonna do a coin flip again. If it's really bad, will the stream just stop? I don't know. We got tells, so we gotta play nice. You try to be friends this time, but the demon attacks and kills you. This is all because you choose to attack in the first round. Are the mechanics becoming clear? Yeah. Oh, it's like a timeline, I guess. Like the entire sequence, everything we do is a timeline, it looks like. TSL, you can't do coin flips on everything. You must do a thing called thinking. There were two options. You can set the doll's behavior in audience? As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you choose during your last playthrough. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Oh no. Now, try turning the doll's behavior on and off to see the different outcomes. Human doll. Demon doll wicked. Human doll hostile. You control, friendly little dude. How will you interact? What if I know we put hostile, but what if we do play nice? Okay, cool. They became friends. End of tutorial. Reset the stage. We're gonna make him hostile and him wicked. We're gonna make them fight each other. They both died. I'm gonna be here all day. Oh no. Alright, we're getting over. We're done with the tutorial. I remember seeing this game before. Pretty cool. I get it. Explain. Oh no, we got it. Let's get out of here. Just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now without further ado, let's start the show. You are Hero, Maiden, Underling, Overlord. Lock, lock, lock. Everything's locked. I think this is tutorial up here. Bad end. 0 out of 41, and there's 4 things here. Oh, this is like stats? Try to reach the true endings. Hero, 0 of 11. Underling, 0 of 9. Maiden, 11. Overlord, 10. No maidens? We got a maiden right here. Get outperformed. Outdone. No, this is not a Bowblocks game. We'll go with the maiden just because of that comment. You're a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You were told that you are fated to be captured by the overlord one day because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. Congrats, guys! You're all beautiful young girls. You're gonna be kidnapped. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demon just hasn't been given the opportunity, who knows? Let's go! You are in church, you prayed to your god, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You're impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. Does the maiden want to get captured or not? You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon, just to, you know, see what happens. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. We'll shout for a hero. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting a lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid. You think, why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon, not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Well, we got an achievement. You guys can't see it, but I got... Whoa! Okay. We'll go through this. And we'll do introduce. Tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. Oh, never mind. We got the same fate. Regardless of the option, we got the same fate. You're watching the death of a maiden to a demon. Pixel gore. Big sad. Did we do reset? I forgot. Okay, we're good, we're good. Doesn't scream at the sight of the underling. Wait, does that change anything? I don't know if that changes anything. That's weird. Underling, let's go with... Should we go with the underling? We might as well. How many endings are there? I think 40 something. You're a demon underling. In service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That is what your friends tell you. I think your friends might be lying. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Become the funny demon Oni man. I'm assuming this one, so we're gonna do this one. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyways. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. Whoa! You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break? You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her lecture before returning to your post to finish her lecture. Dude's angry. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. Uh-oh. There's infighting. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do. The others nod, but don't seem convinced. You say a couple, coop? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Would be more, effort than it's worth. But you're still gonna be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. Whoa, it's a maiden! No way, we got a maiden. Let's go! She greets you. She says she has a favor to ask. You consider your options. Gobble her up, hear her out. Well, we know what happens here. We'll hear her out. You're in a good mood today and rather curious about what the maiden has to say. The maiden, let's go! Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You haven't guessed it would even be possible to understand each other before now. Obtain Maiden. Maiden is going on and about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The little dude, the Underling, reminds me of Kel. Just the way that this has progressing, it's like carefree. The Overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. Yo, let's go. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mention how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. You said that in front of her. She gives you a look, and you say that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. You're gonna get murdered in your sleep. That's how we die. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sound of battle. You emerge from your room and find that the hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. Avenge your fallen, save yourself. There's a skull right here. What does this guy think he is? Coming here and killing everyone like some maniac. What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard, who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kinda down. We lost one! You like that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you, but there's no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. We just got the... Wait, what? We got a good ending, I think. Victorious Underling end. Let's go. We got the maiden and we killed the hero. Absolute W. Hungry disloyal. Okay, so we got some settings here. Hero necks? I saw hero necks, so we'll go with hero. Did you know the Underling is a female? There's no way that's a female. Are they all female? It looks like the tomboy then. Alright. You're the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. Hero is the only male? What a god. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople though. You were born to play this role. What a sword! You head off you head off on your adventure to rescue the Maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Well, I mean, we gotta get the EXP. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters. If you want to reach the Overlord, cut through. Okay, this is where it branches. Gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the Maiden. These are all evil demons anyways. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. Bruh. Can we gobble the Maiden up after this? I don't know if we want to do that. No, I press a button. You find Maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you suspected. She looks happy though, look at the smile. For some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Should we just ask? What if we just ask? She explains that she came here on her own and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. Bruh. The Overlord moves past you and out the door. To see her army in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. Stab the Overlord? This is all just a big misunderstanding. Oh, wait. Let me explain myself real quick. I didn't murder them. You hope she... You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really tried, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart, and the Maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Tragic hero end. We got the bad ending. That is so silly. Let's see here. I guess we'll toggle... should we? We might as well go with Overlord now. Can we gobble the Maiden up now? What do you mean, gobble the Maiden up? I don't know why we're gobbling up the Maiden. What if I press skip? Oh, okay. Let's not. We gobbled. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the Maiden without so much as a second thought. You feel quite proud of that. Oh no. Other humans would surely praise... Wait, what? Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think it's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Put on a show, change your... Whoa. Is this a mass murder? You attacked the nearest human. He is old and weak, and his bones crunch delightfully. Ouch. Your audience screams. Grow louder. Applause. You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. Well, that definitely looks like a game over. He takes you out with one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. At least they're happy with it. Underling end. Proceeds to do it. Should we go with Overlord now? Let's go with Overlord. Let's check it out. Whoa! You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyways? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. Cushy, I would mean like comfortable. I would think of. You're still new to this whole Overlord thing, if you're being quite honest with yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. Oh, Overlord's supposed to be good here. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the higher standard like that. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. Yo, we're awesome. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Back to work? Grant them a day off. Go back to work. Lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Alright, we've seen this in the other one. Do you like potatoes or tomatoes? Maybe tomatoes. You dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice and comfy Overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. Fall asleep pretty quickly. Just another one of your amazing talents as the Overlord. That's a talent? You awake to a huge commotion outside. A hero has shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? You rush out into the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasons for doing all this. The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You are unable to defeat him. Bruh, we lost the battle. He stabs and cuts you to pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the Overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you the strength. These are your thoughts as you're swallowed by darkness. That's a sad ending. This is bruh. Man, the hero sucks. That's bruh. That's absolutely a bruh. Alright, you guys get to choose. Every time we go through one, I'll let you guys choose the next one. First one I see, I will go with. That's how we'll go with this. The randomness will come with the choices, I guess. Overlord? We're going Overlord again? Alright. We'll go with Disloyal on the Underling for this one. Maiden will go next, I guess. We're going to skip over to this one. We're going to tell him to go back to work. I want to see if the Disloyal does anything. We'll try a few combinations. Really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. You dismiss. And I think this is where the assassination comes into play. No! Wait, what? You awake to a knock at your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. Oh, it is! You thought that you told the underling to do their job, not to drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the castle. TSL, you can turn on 2 checkboxes at the same time or turn them off both. Epic. We wanted to see cute maidens. Well, there's your maiden. There's your maiden that you wanted. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. Let's go. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture. So she's come here to speed things along. Maidenless? You appreciate her honestly, but regret to inform her you never had any plan to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough? How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. She's very happy. Tell her she'd better go home. Let her stay for a while. Antisocial? We'll do a coin flip for this one. Tails bottom. We got heads. We're antisocial. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here would definitely cause trouble. She's angry. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans. Not to antagonize, or I don't know, them and get heroes sent out after you. But the maiden did exactly that. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts. But this maiden is different. Whoa. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. Maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Whoa. Notice the sounds of battle have started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her. It's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. You know, it's probably a hero. But you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. Nope, hero still makes it in here. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? Hero just stands there, unsure of himself. He's covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces, all strewn about the castle, has really taken it out of you. The hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one. Wait, what? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling. and sincere apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing. But you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You have had it with these humans, always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. When you regain control, there is nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Whoa. Okay, we got like the full ending here. If you diplomatic, the hero cannot kill. Well, we don't have diplomatic, we have dutiful and heroic. Pretty cool. You guys wanted Maiden, so we'll go Maiden. What should we toggle though? Unlock it then? You all wanted Maiden. Let me know what I should toggle. The first list of toggles I'll toggle. Let's go. Hero? Didn't you all want Maiden? Keep polite? What should I toggle on or off? I think if you have to run away from the first battle with hero to get diplomatic, we'll get that next one. Try killing the Overlord, heroic. Maiden, heroic, and tyrant. Maiden, heroic, and tyrant. We'll keep this one, I guess? We'll keep this one toggled how it is, untoggled, because it wasn't listed from the list I saw. Let's go, Maiden. What do we do? Introduce? Okay, whoa, what? The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. What? They agreed to take you to their master nevertheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. She lectures the Underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets him off easy, and the Underling is dismissed, and the Overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plan to capture maidens or to do anything that would agitate the humans. She's tall. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. Big sad. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough? You ask the Overlord what you should do to be more of a suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Big Mommy? No! Oh no. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems to like the complete opposite of you. Overlord very friendly. Jeez. Maiden is so happy here. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you. And little by little, you realize they might not be the rootless monsters that you were raised to believe. We'll get diplomatic after this. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero after them. Does the maiden realize? Oh no. You realize that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. The maiden didn't realize that she's gonna be the downfall. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. They both look smug. You've always thought of demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but really they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. This is where they kiss. Never mind. God damn it, the hero interrupted. As you think that, the hero enters the room. Suddenly dashes towards the Overlord, sword drawn. Protect her, do nothing. Oh no. How late am I? About half an hour late. Welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy. I'll let you guys decide what we pick. They were about to kiss. I'll let you guys choose. The first one that I see we'll go with. If not, I'm coin flipping. What is good? Nothing? Do nothing? I saw do nothing first. Unlock it? Should we unlock it? Oh no. Do nothing? We'll do nothing. The hero blade pierces the Overlord, and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. Oh no! The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. Shut your eyes, but even then you can't escape the smell. All of this was because you, wasn't it? You exit the castle, and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Maiden end. That's ouch. We'll go grab that real quick. Well, we did grab it. Let's go see the ending for that though. Let's see what would have happened. Protect her. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way that you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You are glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend. Oh, I want to see what happens after that. No way. What type of game is this? Multiple ending type of game. Bruh. Alright, what? We gotta go get diplomatic for this one. We'll put antisocial on that one, and we'll put polite for that one. Let's go grab diplomatic. You're a hero, you like- oh wait, we've already got this. Wait, what if we flee like a coward? Let's do this real quick. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You take your chances at the castle, you're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gate, and you are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. No way to sneak past. Ask if they'll let you in. You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down, and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. The Maiden explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here all on her own. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to town with you to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You try to make conversation with the Maiden, but she's pretty quiet since leaving the Overlord's room. Is she shy? Suddenly stops in her tracks, and you turn your head to ask what the deal is. Overlord's castle is engulfed in flames. Can't help to but feel relieved that you got the Maiden out of there when you did, but she suddenly takes off towards a burning castle. Panic sets in, and you follow to try and stop her. Smoke is so thick, you've already lost sight of her. What's she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue. You feel hopeless. Stand alone at the castle gates. Your body won't allow you to take another step forward. No, going in there would be suicide. You'll return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The Maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander, hero, and B. What do you mean? Well. Let's go check the Overlord. I kind of want to see the ending when the stab happens. Get back to work, grant them the day off, get back to work. Tell her she'd better go home, that was the antisocial. The Maiden shouts something behind you, and you turn just in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. Do all, we'll do all next. Pierces her chest and she falls to the floor, lifeless. As a pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. This hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not yet been, sated? I don't know what that was. I might have gone a little bit too quick. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. Vengeful Overlord and A. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna toggle all of them, but what do we choose? We toggled everything that we got. We got all of them, but what character? Did we go with hero or something? Do Underling? You were a demon Underling. What happens if we overthrow her? Sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new Overlord. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. I'm sorry, what? Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle to have some fun. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She's happy. Consider your options. Gobble her, hear her out. We'll hear her. We already know what happens when we gobble. Maiden is going on about some destiny. We've seen this. We kidnap her. We get yelled at. No. We're impressed. That's what an easygoing boss she is. Uh-oh. Okay, so dude is still going for a nap. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. Oh, but we have everything toggled, so this happens. The hero is still around here. Do we go with save ourselves? We just die here. We're gonna do save ourselves. You look around for the at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. What do you mean? What? You enabled creative mode. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. Never mind, this is a top-down view. I thought this was like a side profile of the castle. I thought it was floating. This kind of thing is expected of you. That's a dirt path. Maybe you'll start a new life, far away from any humans or demons, where you'll live peacefully, alone in some deep, dark forest somewheres. Deserter. Do all again, then hero. Alright, we'll toggle the new one we got. Wait, I thought these were toggled. Oh, maybe they got untoggled. I thought we got a new one. Oh well. You are the hero. Do we murder everything? We'll murder everything. You attempt to explain why you've come, but the monsters before you is eyeing you with suspicion. You're looking rather sus. You can't help but notice the demon blood from earlier. You haven't had the chance to wash off yet. Whoops. You have no choice but to fight the army in self-defense. What do you mean self-defense? You murdered their comrades. I didn't get the notification. Am I late? You're about 47 minutes late, but welcome to the stream. Oh, the skull means someone will die, not you? It could be you. Okay, interesting. No choice but to fight the army. Oh well, more experience points for you. Make your way through the castle, fending off all of the demons that's standing in your way. Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering all of her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the Maiden is. Convincing act, but you won't be fooled. The Maiden didn't reach her in this one. The Maiden got gobbled up by the demon, the Underling. If the Maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can see only one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. She's devoured, but not by the Overlord. Thinking about that poor Maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You become strong from the hordes of demons that you took down before this final battle. Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, for your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the Maiden. Bruh, no Maiden. By the way, did you find the ending helpless? I don't know. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world. But what does that matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely, your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero ending. That's an ouch. If you think about it, all of this happened because of funny Maiden. Oh boy. Funnier to do without the ending help, I think, but if you're stuck, it's fine to use it. We'll probably use it way later. It was pretty fun going around checking all of these different paths. Press bad ending sign. No, we'll do that later. We already did it earlier, but I didn't see anything. Remove the dutiful, heroic, and diplomatic. Oh, polite, martyr, tyrant, and antisocial. Alright, but what do we choose? Yeah, the guards didn't do anything and we just murdered them. That was a big F. Then do Underling. You're a demon, Underling. Yo! We got a day off. You set out on your adventure outside the castle. Change of atmosphere, we find the Maiden. Let's go! Maiden speedrun. What's the time? Few seconds. Let's go! Quit yelling. When the Maiden realizes you're not gonna hurt her, she regains her composure. Okay, friends are something you don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you, because why is there conveniently only one language in this world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The Maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the Maiden to the castle to present her to the Overlord. She tall. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decide it's about time for her nap. That doesn't look like she's happy, though. Oh, what? You didn't get to sleep for long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current Overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. And being a pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, "That sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. There's two options here. Let's go with the bottom one. Seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you, but before you can ask them what they're sorry about... Oh no, suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Oh no. That's an ouch. That's a major ouch. Someone dies, it could be you or somebody else. Very cool, very cool. Quit yelling. Okay, let's kill the Overlord. You were just joking, and clarify that you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of fox confidence, you worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. Follow your friends outside the castle, talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go about this. They're arsonists. They figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs. Unless without someone's guidance, your guidance. There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on. And while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. But you can't back down now. You have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. Sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap, like usual. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful. He gets a free kiss. Oh no. I'll let you guys pick. Do we chicken out or do we, is it time to die? Which one do we pick? First one I see, I'll go with. Chicken out? I saw chicken out. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panicked whisper, you tell them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty fucked up, and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed, while your head is turned. Demons shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Lights flicker at your feet. They lit it on fire. It doesn't take you long to realize they've set the room on fire. Bruh. You're the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Bruh. That's an ouch. Alright, we got Coward. There's so many little traits. Alright, let's go with the change of pace. What should we pick? Oh my god. There's so much. I don't know how we would go about this. The ending right here feels like it's more centered around these two. This is gonna be hard to continue with. I mean, we got the polite and we got the diplomatic, but it's gonna be pretty hard to progress, it kinda looks like. Other than the assassination fire. I don't know how we would possibly save. Death is never the answer, but it is indeed always an option. That's ouch. Bruh. I'll do a dice roll. We'll see what we get randomly. We got a 1, so I'll count that as hero. If I rolled a 5 or 6, it would have been a reroll. We'll go with hero, but as for traits, let's try to go with... We're not going to toggle hungry, we're going to go with disloyal. We're going to go with coward. We're going to go antisocial. We're going to go polite. We're going to go with that setup. We're going to try to reach it. Alright, we got hero, flee, ask, destroy. We already got heroic, don't we? Ask what's going on. Oh, there it is. Okay. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. Yo. It's like JoJo. They change color. They're talking about assassination. Oh, wait. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the Maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. Those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The Maiden takes off into the castle. You have no choice but to follow. I think he's more concerned about them in the background. You burst into the Overlord's room. The Maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. A demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back onto the little one. What do you mean? Those demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise, until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt and the litter behind. Runt of the litter behind. This is a cool little top view. I like this. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? Underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the Underling. It's crying for mercy. Oh my god! What? She thrusts her claws into her Underling's chest, and it lets out a horrible scream. Bruh, you didn't have to do that to him? You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig and twists her claws into his limp body. You can no longer watch. You look to the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this, you envy her. The two of you, the Overlord and the Underling's corpse, are all consumed by the flames. Resigned hero end. Oh my god. That is insane. The poor Underling was massacred. Oh man, I feel bad for him. Bruh. Alright, well, what do you guys want to see? I'm gonna toggle everything off, you guys get to decide. I feel so bad for the Underling. All of the endings so far have just been the Underling getting massacred. Do this as an Overlord? Should I put it back? All back? We'll put Coward on because I think we'll progress with that one. Diplomatic. Dutiful. We're just gonna keep Diplomatic. Redo, but Overlord. Alright. Let's go. Tell them to get back to work. Grant them the day off. What do we have? We'll go with this one. We'll see what happens. Tell them to take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere. Stifling? And refresh your dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. Goodbye, Underling. You take a nap. You awake to a knock at the door. It's an Underling. Maiden, let's go. Maiden, tell her to better go home. We're gonna go with antisocial. Hero comes in. He's like, what's up? Captured? Not at all. I just wanted to meet up with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? You left a note? What? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. Yo. The Overlord kinda wants a maiden. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Possessive? We gotta see that. Keep her here. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. Well, I'm sorry, hero. It didn't go out so well, it looks like. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. We got the maiden. Let's go. The maiden might not be happy. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Man, women are so complex. She wanted to be captured, just did what she wanted. Don't understand. God. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. She's terrified in the corner. You take a step towards the maiden and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that, and you had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Did I say Underlord? I meant Overlord. Selfish Overlord end. Oh wait, Underling, maybe. Let's go check out what that other one would have been. Grant them day off. Let's go. Better go home. Let them go. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious Overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. Until your door slams shut. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usbird? Usupbird? I don't know. I don't know. They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from if this one burns? I mean, she has a very good point. There's gonna be no castle. You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Well, that's a rip. Burned Overlord. Alright, what are we going with? We got a lot of endings so far. We got 17 out of 41 already. We're doing good. Let's go. We got the maiden at least. I don't know if that's a good thing. What happens if you turn everything off? Good question. I'm not sure. We're going with hero again? What should I toggle then? Underling, disloyal. Maiden, polite. Alright. So he gets into the assassination plot. Just have nothing. Looks like the maiden won't come to visit anytime soon. That's a rip. Hero diplomatic. And then go with Overlord? I think we should do this. Let's get the perspective of the Overlord during all of this. Grant them day off. They go find Maiden. Antisocial. Keep here, let them go. They should hear the ease. What is that face? Is that her eyeballs? Look at how low her face is. I have no idea if that's her face. Alright. In this one, hopefully, we hear the eavesdropping and the demons come in here and we'll get the options. Oh, it did! You're almost fallen asleep when the maiden and the hero burst into your room, frantically trying to communicate something to you. You're told that a group of demons is plotting to assassinate you. You're not surprised. How nice of the humans to care, though. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars, followed by another group of demons crying that everything was that first underling's plan. That's a mouth? I thought that was a face. That's not a blush. Everyone is shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for all of them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I'll have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. One of you guys might like that. I said nothing. Saying that made you feel very Overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. What a luxurious life. A group of demons start muttering something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly slam the door shut. You, the Maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds on the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So this is how you die. Burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. Is this game that is just filled with cutscenes and no gameplay at all? Yeah, it's like a story game. It's a multiple ending player choice story game. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice a maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you've grabbed the underling. Those traitors blamed everything on. Oh my god! The poor underling! They cry for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot, knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cried that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Oh man. We already know what happens here. We'll forgive them. You release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You'll all burn together. True end. Whoa. Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. True end, you say to yourself. What was the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theater. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you'd be shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plight. You started wishing for their happiness. Did any of you guys wish for their happiness? I just felt bad for the underling. That's the only thing. But you aren't gonna find that here in my theater. My lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue onto the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to it, dear guests. Cool. We got merciful. So then we could probably get the underlings ending as well. Maybe? Antisocial, merciful, polite, diplomatic, let's go underling, and let's try to grab the ending. Gobble her! Okay, let's kill the Overlord. You and your friends notice. They take off to the castle. They're headed to the Overlord's room. Fuck! The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out you were conspiring to take her out. you dash into the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the Maiden already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars. Your friends soon arrive to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They cry that it was all your idea, and that they were just going with the flow. Too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You always shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence. Regardless. Okay, we know this one. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. Hear your traitorous friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and the 2 humans. And then the room bursts into flames. You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish he'd get that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. Oh my god. Hey TSL, will you play the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe when it comes out? It looked cool. I saw it over on the Discord, so I might look into it some more. Alright, you were forced into this mess. You're sure now that they would have killed you if you'd sided with her. To your surprise, Overlord spares you. Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you've just gone from one dead end to another. The Maiden is crying, the hero's silent. You'll all burn together. True ending for the small dude. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. Wow. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself though, could you? What do you mean? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give in to despair, or what do you mean, game? We didn't get a cool thing. I do want to see one thing though. How do we do this? Antisocial, merciful. I want to see one thing, but I can't see the one thing. We won't see the one thing. True ending speedrun, it do be like that. There's still 4 boxes here, so I don't think they're the true endings. Because we got these 4 things here. They haven't unlocked or anything. Gotta collect them all or something. Very true. Alright. Well, let's go for the hero, I guess. That one sounds easier than the Maiden. Hero, we gotta be diplomatic, but we gotta set it up properly. Doesn't go through with the assassination plot. Disloyal. Merciful. Antisocial. Polite. We should be good with this. Shout for a hero with Maiden. What? What? Flee. Ask. Ask. Is she going to kill it as retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You'll all burn together. That was wow, that was a speed run. Hero's true end. Oh, we didn't get dialogue this time. We didn't get any silly game-breaking stuff. Disloyal, coward. I guess we could keep everything how it is. Let's go Maiden. Let's see here. You are a Maiden. Okay, we got that. Introduce yourself. Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude. You just got here. What? Obedient. Interesting. Oh, when you meet Underling with Maiden, there's option to shout for hero instead of introduce yourself. Oh, that's what you meant. We'll try that. We'll try that. Put your foot down and tell her that you're not going anywheres and you still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you have to make it happen on your own. Little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! Overlord shares many stories about demons with you. Little by little, you realize they might not be... Oh wait, we can skip this. We got this part. Hero! The hero must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The hero is pretty tall as well. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, did anyone read the note you left? Jeez. Wait, what note? Hero asks if you'll return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. Did we miss a note from the beginning of Maiden? The Overlord allows the two of you to leave. You give her a little wave as you exit the room. He'll be back soon. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons. Yeah, they look sus. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them. Oh my god, that's cool. The artwork is cool here. TSL, have you done the Maiden where you come back from the Overlord without the place burning? I think we're doing that right now, or something. Note is in the Maiden intro. We might have missed that. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero poses up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. Bursts into the Overlord's room, and the words spilling out... Wait, what? All of your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. Underling you recognize from before Burgess Inn, calling you a liar. You're surprised they were a part of this evil plot. They seem so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first Underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now. This is really stressing you out. You're all relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she is very Overlord-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as it pounds on the door in distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this. Thinking that must have jinxed it because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only you had ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. Hey Song, have you ever committed the smug dance? In Ahead in Time? Yes. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. The path isn't an option for you. You think that no matter what, you always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. They beg for their life. Have you ever heard of Night in the Woods? No, I haven't. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. Overlord spares the Underling. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? You all burn together. Maiden's true ending. It can't end like this. Keep collecting bad endings for now. Which one should we go with? I'll let you guys decide. Currently, we got about 50% of all of the endings. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued upon these options. Bottom? Alright. We got 2 for the bottom, so I guess we'll go with bottom. Pretty interesting. Oh, we got obedient. What? There's so many. This is gonna get difficult. We're gonna gamble. You're a maiden. Introduce. Halfway back to your village when you feel something is off. Unable to shake your concern, you look back over your shoulder. You stop in your tracks, the castle engulfed in flames. Is the Overlord alright? Can't return to the village like this, you have to know. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You're already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. Quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. Handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fists against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you'd forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick, you can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. Oh my god. The poor maiden. She looks so defeated. Bruh. Can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord? If you'd just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Selfless maiden end B. Interesting. That is a sad achievement image. Oh my god. That was a very sad achievement ending. The image for it. Alright. Well, we know what happens now. How do we set this up? I kind of want to see if we can alter the hero's decision during the fire. But I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think we can. He's cowardly. Select nothing, do obedient. Alright, we'll go obedient. Check out the new ending GUI wait, what? Wait, what? Select everything. Check out the help guide. We're not picking the help guide yet. We're doing 2 coin flips. Heads, tails for humans or demons, and then heads, tails for either one we get. So tails will be demon, heads, human. We got heads. We're going with humans. Hero will be heads, maiden, tails. We got heads again, so we're going hero. We're the hero. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Should we just flip for everything? We're flipping for everything. We got heads again. Alright, they get slaughtered. I know the answer here. Oh, my coin went across the room. We have technical difficulties. We got heads. Gather your courage. Must be done. What happened? Everyone just died. Everyone absolutely died. We'll go Maiden now. Every single person died. You yelled, but the hero does not come. Oh wait, we already did that one way earlier. Let's go with that. You yell, but a hero does not come. Demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused than hostile, which totally catches you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. Okay, we can skip that. Obey her? Let's obey. You don't want to What? You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He's covered in demon blood. You are frightened by the sight of him and run away. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. As you explain to them that the Overlord never had any intention to harm anyone, you notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. She's a witch! Hang her! People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You're loudly interrupted by an older man. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero? They ask. You could not have possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing they aren't the horrible creatures we all know them to be. So they say. Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? Wonder how you missed that before. Oh no! You are seized by the crowd and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You are to be burned at the stake. Oh no! You don't want to die. You wonder would have it been better to hide the truth. You don't like the thought of that. You have always lived honestly. So why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors. But they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are so sorry. That one's depressing. Holy bruh. Holy crap. That was so depressing. Oh my god. I toggled off the hero's fighting courage. I toggled it off to see if that would change the ending. He asks you what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there? You explain everything that happened. The hero seems to think you're lying to him. He asks if you've been brainwashed by the demons. What nerve. You should play Undertale. I have played Undertale. It has been done. We're very upset that this so-called hero would treat you this way. And leave in a huff. You returned to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions and you tell them your story. Is this the same ending? Yeah, we got the same ending. That's an ouch. We just got a little bit of a difference with the hero. I'm intrigued. What if we toggle everything? So there's no violence at all from the hero. I don't think it will change much, but it just might. Never mind, it did nothing. It did nothing at all. Oh boy. We didn't do one of these. Obedient, polite, diplomatic. I'm looking for a specific thing. Let's overthrow her. Hear her out. Let's kill her. Time to die. You figured the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into her throat, so you do just that. Oh no! She wakes, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. I felt terrible. You remind yourself, it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your overlord. Interesting. Ending B. Very interesting. Ending B. How could we change that? What if we cause the hero to go on a killing spree, and we continue with the plot of killing her? Would you like to accept the game's help guide? Not yet. We're still experimenting. What if you do that, then Overlord perspective? Oh yeah, we could do that next. We can do that one next. Let's try this. Overthrow her. Hear her out. Never mind, never mind. The massacre just does this all over. Never mind. We gotta go diplomatic, I think. That was not where I wanted to go. Hear her out. Overthrow. Oh, check this out. But there was a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, you figure this is as good a chance as any. You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantages to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new Overlord. Heroic Underling. Let's go. Alright, we got it. Bruh. That is wild. Hey Song, I'm currently trying to get parting and I keep dying, so I wonder why I should use. I don't remember what I used to get parting. I wish you the best of luck though. Yeah, it was a long time ago we got parting. What host? Go with Prophet. Prophet is one of the easiest hosts to use, and all you need is to maintain your healing. So easy. One of my favorites. Artisan is also a very good pick. We're gonna see the perspective of the Overlord, disloyal, polite, diplomatic. We're gonna keep that all. So tell them to get back to work. Grant them the day off. Let's go with that. Tell her she'd better go home. Keep her here. We'll get the possessive ending. The maiden. Oh, here it is. Something sharp pierces your back. The hero? No, he's already. It's one of your underlings. The maiden screams. Oh, that's bloody. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling. Betrayed. Let's grab that other one. Wait. We can't get the diplomatic. We get polite and obedient. But, I don't know what we put for the hero. We're gonna hope we get this one. Oh boy. Grant them day off, I could care less. I don't think that one matters too much. Go home. Obedient. Goodbye. The maiden does what she is told, takes her leave. Figure may as well go back to bed now. But you don't get to rest for very long. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out. You try to struggle, but you can tell you're already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You remember now, you gave this one a day off, and this is how he repays you? You die wondering what you could have done anything to prevent this. Wait. Assassinated Overlord and... Hold on. Was the day off? Wait, does that change anything? Get back to work. Go home. You curse at them, choking on your own blood. You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. No, it's the same, it's the same. It's just one thing of dialogue different. Okay, interesting. How many bad endings have you gotten? 27 out of 41. Do all underling and hero. The maiden dies! The maiden dies in this one. What are we picking if we do all under and all hero? The maiden dies immediately. The hero vanquishes the underling. I think the underling kills the overlord if not. There's no diplomatic resolve here. It's just bloodshed. What do we pick though? Maiden, Overlord. We'll click on the bad end a little bit later. Underling doesn't kill Overlord because coward. I've thought about that, but yeah, true. He goes with the plot, but he doesn't kill Overlord. But I think he might die when the hero rushes in. So Maiden dies, Underling dies, and then hero might die next from the Overlord. We'll go with Overlord. Go back to work. Speed run. Jesus. Either choice, they die. Either choice, because he's gonna chew her up. Yeah, she dies. Either choice, both of them die. The settings are so dumb. Oh boy. Try getting Underling Captor. I don't know what Underling Captor is, so I'm intrigued. Captor. Is there any instance where the Underling gets captured or captures something? I don't think so. We're missing one from each of these three. I don't know how to get them. Especially the Maiden. I have no idea how to get the Maidens. Hero's just really cowardly. Get the Amori ending. Falling out of the window. Captures Maiden in 2 endings. Interesting. I don't know how to go about this. I'm trying to think of, about the Underling. How do we do this? Polite? I don't think martyr is needed. Obedient? Ooh, what if we do this? Tyrant? I don't think tyrant matters. Obedient? We're not gonna toggle this one. Oh wait, no, we gotta toggle that one. Let's see what this happens. Let's overthrow her. Hear her out. That resulted in nothing much. Time to die. She just dies. I'm trying to think of a way, like, the ending part. But it's not working. I don't know. Do disloyal, antisocial. Okay, antisocial, disloyal, heroic, and obedient. Song, check bad end in the top right corner. I'll check it at the 30 mark. I don't think you've done the bloodthirsty hero with Martyr Maiden. What a way to word it. Oh my god. What a way to word it. Let's go with this then, I think. Possessive? Possessive? I don't think possessive was needed. You lunge forward to put an end to the evil overlord, but your blade pierces the maiden instead. Okay, we got this one now. She has sacrificed herself to protect this demon. Takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The overlord strikes you in vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain. Your sword feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. You look at the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late, that nothing could be done for the girl, but the overlord is slain. There will be celebration. Bruh. That one's a rough one. Read the small descriptions. I have been. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh boy. If we get 2 more, we'll try the bad end stuff. Jeez, we got the martyr now. We'll try without the martyr. We'll see if we can get the death for the hero. I think this might have been the wrong way to go about the death. Yeah, she enraged. She's enraged by the killing. We gotta do that differently. We gotta go diplomatic. Flee like a coward, ask if they'll let you in. Destroy, ask what's going on. Overlord objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous. As a hero, it is your job to mediate situations like this. You tell the overlord that if she doesn't let the 2 of you go, you'll have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her. You leave me no choice. The overlord pauses before, suddenly jumping you. You are helpless, as she disembowels you with her claws. How horrible. You came all this way only to be met with this cruel fate. Should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Naive hero. Alright, we just need 1 more and we'll play with the button. We'll see what it does. That's an ouch. All hero and under remove overlord and maiden. Wait, what? All hero and under remove overlord and maiden. Oh, so keep polite then, I guess. We didn't have martyr, did we? Look at overlord. We got overlord. We got cool stuff. Wait, is she different or something? Just do it. Let's go. Wait, what are we doing though? We'll try this set. I don't think it's gonna do much. Actually, I had an idea. What if we gobble up the Maiden? Dutiful, heroic. Yeah, what if we gobble up the Maiden while the hero does the vanquishing? Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably wouldn't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle thinking you'll take a nap. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends. Okay, we've seen this. Avenge, save yourself. Oh, the ending is still the same though. We can change that. We're gonna get rid of dutiful and we'll go with diplomatic. We'll try that. Gobble. Change mind. She's not that bad. Time to die. Okay, never mind. I was kind of hoping the hero would proceed. That's an issue. I thought the hero would proceed with continuing to dethrone, but I guess not. I'm unsure. I am really unsure on how to get the last ones. I don't think this will do much. Let's not gobble her up, hear her out. Oh no. We got a bad ending. We got the traitor ending. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 3. Intrigued. What does it do though? What? Oh, wait, check that out. My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the very end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again. Forever yours, Tragedy. How adorable. There's one more ending. Do you want me to tell you how to get it? No, you know it. Wait, what? You didn't get letter 1 and 2. You hit 30 endings. I think it doesn't matter the order, to be honest. Let's go. Alright, we'll press the funny button. Cool. Hero has 4 more. Do you have a favorite ending, or is it still too early to decide? We got the letter from the Underling. Oh, we completed Underling. Okay, very cool. Overlord has 2. Maiden has quite a bit. Hero has also quite a bit. Overlord is going to be the easiest one to complete with 2 remaining. And then there's a button over here. Display their timeline. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know what any of this means. What? That's a question mark. Begins her story. Lets the Underling have a day off. Maiden stay in chat. Hero diplomatic. Okay, regardless, it doesn't matter. Heroic. Something happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got the true ending. Okay, cool. Disloyal? I don't know what these ones are though. Interesting. Question mark is non-unlocked ending. Very cool. Okay, so we're missing something here, it looks like. In the middle section. We'll get to that eventually. Let's go up and grab that one, I guess. It looks like we could have got either of the bad endings through this, or maybe that's a connecting one from... God, that's so many. That's so many. Oh, check this out. Okay, there's still stuff around here. Interesting. We need heroic diplomatic. And we gotta be like the nicest person ever. Okay, cool. We'll try that. It doesn't matter what we put for Underling, I guess. But he can't be hungry because we gotta be nice to the Maiden. The Maiden has to be alive. Polite. Heroic diplomatic? Was it? Heroic diplomatic. Yeah, we're good. We gotta be the nicest overlord ever. Grant them the day off. Let her stay. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories. Hero comes in. Suddenly he suddenly strikes, cutting through you with his blade. Oh! This was her perspective. This was her perspective of the hero vanquishing her after she had just chatted with the maiden. Okay. That should have been obvious. We missed that one. Cutting through you with his blade. He didn't even hesitate. Oh. Oh wait. Ah. You've gone soft. How could you have let your guard down like that? Man, we just wanted to chat with a maiden. What the heck, dude? Oh, absolute bruh moment ending. We just wanted to chat with a maiden. How unfair. After all you've done to avoid this outcome, you can't outrun your destiny. The hero always slays the overlord. That's a bruh. You should never have trusted a human. You watch as the hero escorts a maiden out of your castle. Captured by a demon. At least she got what she came here for. Oh no, you join your army in eternal slumber. Feels bad. That's an ouch. I don't know what the heck this is. This is a weird pathing. But I think we can bounce around and obtain it this way. I could be wrong though. Give the day off. Okay, we could just go Tyrant. Let's go Tyrant, that's easier. Let's go Antisocial. Maiden is obedient. And Overlord lets the Maiden and hero go. Wait, what? How's that happen? What? Obedient. What? Wait, I'm so confused. Probably from the diplomatic, isn't it? We'll put diplomatic on as well. That doesn't look like it should have connected, but it does. Maiden and hero go. I guess it's more if you go this route. We need disloyal for that one. This is going to be a vanquishing of the Overlord by the Underling, but we're nice to them, basically. Interesting. Tell them, we'll give them the day off. Go home. You're obedient. Get out of here. Wait, no, we didn't get it. What? What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong here? Wait, what is this pathing? I don't know how to bounce from here. I have no idea, but we need a death to happen from the Underling. This looks like it's close to the true ending, so I guess we'll keep the Maiden. We'll keep the Maiden. Disloyal always kills Overlord. Yeah, but we didn't get the side ending. Get back to work. You killed me in the last one. Stay here. Let them go. Wait, what? Was this the one we were missing? You pierce their chest with your claws, they scream. The hero backs away. Oh yeah, we were missing this one. We let him go last time. I totally forgot. He is wise not to interfere. They've stopped moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. Doesn't make you feel any better. Underling's corpse burns along with you and the two humans. Interesting. Okay, we got a letter. My love, do you remember when we first met? I had just finished one of my scripts. One I was quite proud of, in fact. As I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You called them fools. That's rude. You're so rude. You wouldn't accept any of my justifications, and yet you managed to convince me. It really would be better if everyone could live in harmony. However unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day, even now. I wonder if, somewhere, you're thinking of it too. Forever yours, Tragedy. Cool. Alright, well, this is gonna be an absolute mess. I have no idea where to start. Oh my god. Maiden is so messy of a pathing. I don't understand these paths. They're red wires. The hell happens in the bottom area? Text changed? Wait, did it? Everything you've done has only hurt them more. Wait, what text changed? What'd I miss? Ending menu text changed. This one? The bottom one? Interesting. Song, the dude you're trying to get partying, should I turn on multiplayer mode or no? Multiplayer mode is only needed for, Buffoon. Alright, let's go to Hero. Slays the Overlord. This is gonna be lengthy. Oh no. Begin story, flees. Diplomatic. Reaches Overlord's room, everything is fine. Okay, everything is fine. Tries to slay, heroic. So, we basically avoid... this one might be easier. Dutiful. Dutiful. Slaughters every single thing. Overlord is upset. No, we can't go that way. Slaves, heroic. Polite, obedient. We can't have obedient, tyrant, antisocial. Antisocial, possessive, no. Merciful. We're fine with all that. We'll go into it. Slaughter. Slaughter. Destroy. Ask the Maiden what's going on. Stab? Understanding. Oh, I think we chose the wrong one. Oh no. Stab? You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams and falls silent. Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the Maiden your hand. Oh, did we die from the Underling? She takes it. After slight hesitation, she must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. Villagers are very pleased with what a good job you have done, slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. No murder. We didn't get the murder situation. That happens if we're peaceful, I think, then. Slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. You throw a huge celebration. You're remembered for generations as the greatest hero. Gaming. Triumphant. Cool. Why one of the villagers looked like Basil from popular hit game Omori? I have no idea why. But pretty cool if you spotted. Hungry. Oh no. I don't even have to do anything. I already know what's gonna happen. Wait, maybe I don't. Wait, what? Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. Overlord says she wished she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever. At least that she knows of. Think of how probably you shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all. But you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. Maiden was never found. Oh, okay, I see. It was just useless because the maiden died to the Underling beforehand. They never meet though. I was hoping that the Underling would meet the hero after the maiden dies. That never happened. Do I still get partying if I turn multiplayer on? I think you should. Maybe. I don't think it interferes. It just makes it harder, I believe. Alright. We got 2 more for hero. Antisocial. What? Slays the demons. Obedient, she runs from you. Flees obedient, you talk. Either way, something happens. Antisocial. Tyrant doesn't matter. Hungry, we can't have that. Obedient has to be on. And we go into it. Okay, so this is a perspective of the maiden just going along her day. On her way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back towards the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? This may have been the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity. You ask the maiden what she's doing. Doesn't she know that the Overlord's castle is like right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord, and it turns out the demons never had any diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone in it. Believe her story. She can't be trusted. I'll believe your story. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you, even though her story is kinda hard to believe. You feel you should trust her. Tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. Townspeople must be informed of this immediately. 2 of you return to the village. You have been so worried. They praise you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets a record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. Villagers look to you for an explanation. You politely inform them that it isn't your story to tell. You merely ran into her on the way to the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. Turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle in how little they trust this maiden's story. Totally believe her. But to, placate? I don't know. These fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally just in case. Crowd breaks into hushed whispering. You're too busy thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. Town's elder voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately and says they'll all keep an eye on the Maiden until you return. Figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You weren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the Maiden on her own. But she suddenly takes off running. Oh, you thought the two of you were in this together. Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar, and a witch from the start. People are shouting for you to hunt her, and her demon friends down already. But that doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch up to her. You talk to the demons in order to clear up this misunderstanding. You valiantly dash after the Maiden, towards Overlord's castle. The air becomes dark and thick as you enter deep into demon territory. Evil... Misma? No, you realize it's just normal smoke. You see the Maiden ahead, but she's stopped in her tracks. Overlord's castle engulfed in flames. You had only taken an eye off of the Maiden for a second, but she's already disappeared. You get closer to the castle, but the smoke is so thick now. You think of turning back. The Maiden might need your help, but you can barely see. She could be impossible to find. She could have been lying to you all along. Was this a trap? Would it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your legs feel heavy. No, going in there would be suicide. Oh no, the poor Maiden. You return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The Maiden was claimed by the demons. That's an ouch, bystander hero. Alright, we need to grab that. Oh, we already did. Flee like a coward. We meet her. She can't be trusted. Goodbye. You aren't sure if you should listen to this Maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. Kinda glad the Underling ate the grandpa first. Yeah. Rip the grandpa. But it's pretty awesome in that route. You asked if she's sure all about this. But she gets very upset that you think she would lie to you. She storms off before you can say anything else. You decide to return to the village, certain that she must have been the kidnapped Maiden you were sent to rescue. Glad that took care of itself. You take your time walking home. Job well done today, you think to yourself. So we're gonna see basically the ending of the Maiden in the perspective of the hero. You walk past the townspeople. You notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the Maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Oh my god, that is a sight to see. Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the Maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. Oh my god, she seemed nice though, you think. But evil comes in all forms. You reassure yourself. He's delusional. You decide to call it a day and return to your house. But you can't escape this sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Bruh, spectator. We're still missing one, aren't we? We got the trusting now. That is wild. Yeah, we're missing one over here. There's two of them. Runs from you and you talk. Bruh. Okay, I have no idea how to grab this one though. We need the small dude. We need small man here. Bruh, redo the Maiden run alone. Delay fire of castle. Redo Maiden run alone. Delay fire of castle. Women. Yeah, it do be like that. I have no words. Wait, what? Trusting. But how does that connect? We gotta go with antisocial. Hero flees from the demons. Obedient, you talk. Hero believes the Maiden's story. Didn't we get that? Wait, what? Obedient, polite, antisocial. We're missing a key point in this path. Hero believes the Maiden's story. Obedient, you talk. Flee from the demons, and she's antisocial. So maybe not polite, but antisocial, obedient, disloyal. That's a whole nother path though. Flee. Believe. We're trusting. No, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, I don't know then. That's weird. No. That one's weird. We're missing something here, but I'm not entirely sure. We need the demon. I would assume right here. But how does he interfere? Maybe we should go Maiden. Let's go Maiden. That doesn't make sense though. If we go Maiden, we can't unlock anything for the small underling. So we gotta find something for the small underling within here, I think. It's probably around here, honestly. Like right here. Run away to castle, play from Maiden perspective. Alright, we'll play from the Maiden perspective. Obedient, antisocial, tyrant, hungry, disloyal. We'll run away trusting. We'll keep all of that, I guess. Skip, shout, introduce yourself. We'll be polite. We'll obey her. Hey, okay, he is very surprised that demons don't seem to be as malicious as you were raised to believe. Two of you returned to the village hoping to communicate this to everyone. They had all been so worried that you were and are very glad that the hero brought you back. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued because there was nothing to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers seem confused and they look to the hero for an explanation. Tells them that he only ran into you on his way to the castle, and that this isn't really his story to tell. You explain to them how you met the Overlord, and that she's not actually interested in capturing maidens. Villagers look. They're fed up. We've gone through this. Uh-oh. She's suspicious. They're voting her out. He's pressed the emergency button. Everyone's panicking. In fear, she's getting voted. Hero really trusted. Now he doesn't know. Doesn't make sense. Alright, grab the hero and run, or leave on your own. Run away alone? We get, this one. We'll redo this as well. You can prove yourself without anyone's help. You make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. But as you get closer, you start to notice a tower of black smoke, darkening the beautiful blue sky. Castle is engulfed in flames. What in God's name could have happened? You scan the fleeing demons. The Overlord isn't among them. Holy shit. Imposter among us, sussy electrical. Oh boy. Did you turn on disloyal? I don't think we did. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. Quickly reach the Overlord's room and the door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. Oh, we've done this one. Okay. Reset. We're gonna grab the other one. Introduce. Obey. Grab the hero and run. Boldly announce that you will accompany the hero and prove yourself. You rather risk what's out there instead of staying in the village that doesn't trust you. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. But as you approach the castle, you notice something's gone terribly wrong. It appears to be on fire. Is the Overlord alright? You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. And then we got the ending. So we need disloyal, I guess, on the Underling for this to work. She got a long arm. Really true. Obey. Grab? Oh, wait, what? The Overlord's... Wait, what? Overlord's claws pierce the Underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. Digs and twists her claws. Wait, how'd that happen? We were outside though. We took a whole moment to get back. Devout Maiden. Interesting. Well, we got the trait now. But we don't have the small dude's trait. Let's grab the small dude's trait. He's the last one we need. I think it's gotta be this one. So we'll go with the pathing. Underling begins her story, granted the day off. Brings the maiden to the castle. I don't think it matters much if polite. We'll go with polite. Let's see here. Underling gets involved with the plot to dethrone. Antisocial. She needs to be antisocial. Obedient, so she leaves? And then he's trusting. And then we should have an option for the Underling. Ideally. Gobble. God damn it. Okay. You and her friends turn to notice a maiden from earlier has overheard your entire conversation. So this is when she returns, I guess. Hey, welcome to the stream. Don't use Resolute. Cool. Text changed? I didn't notice. It'd be bad for you if the Overlord found out about this. Okay, interesting. Toss her in the dungeon. You and your friends seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon underneath the castle. It's empty. Save for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel more spooky. Maiden is very upset. Leave her in the cell to continue scheming with your friends. But now a hero has arrived in front of the gates. He's asking about a maiden, perhaps the very one you just locked up. Gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot, you think. Why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? Oh no! Prepared to face justice! Other such cliche hero lines. For driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting cut up by that sword. Get to thinking. If this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and hero locked in battle. They've worn each other down, making this very easy for you. That's how he dies? Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. What are you doing? Couldn't you tell this was a duel? What? You don't what? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her and rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. You finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes crawling out of their hiding spots. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you as you had betrayed your Overlord. Interesting. Very interesting. I got an achievement. Interesting. That's very, very interesting because, we didn't have like a... Oh, okay. I understand the achievement now. Okay. What? You must really be enjoying my tragedies. There's a sign up here. There's also a sign down here. Bro really vultured. What an L. Absolute coward. Okay, well, we got every single path now. Disloyal and captor. Alright, Maiden, time to die. I think this was a pathing. Never mind, it wasn't at all. Where'd I go wrong? What path? Well, what went wrong was we went Maiden, not hero. Oh no. Flee, we meet her, believe her story, we leave together. As you stand there not sure what to do, the Maiden announces she's going to prove her story to the village. She drags you along with her giant long arm, and you both go on to an adventure. When you make it to the castle, you spy on a group of suspicious looking demons in electrical, hanging out near the entrance, and you can't help but overhear their conversation. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that the demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. Okay, did we die here? We messed up somewheres. Where'd we mess up? Disloyal captor. We trust her. Obedient, you talk. Flees, and antisocial. Antisocial. Maybe not polite. Maybe not that one either. Yeah, just obedient. Just obedient, it looks like. Flee, we meet her. Believe. Then we get to the gates. When you reach the gates, you ask if the demons they've seen a Maiden. They have. Inform you she's being held in a dungeon at the moment. She trusts them, and in return they lock her up. So demons are truly evil beings after all. You demand they take you to her, but they do not let you pass. You should have expected as much from these unreasonable creatures. You know what you must do? You thrust your blade through the demon before you can rush the castle alone. You're the only one who can save the Maiden now. What the fuck are you doing killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her and all of demonkind. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easily. Oh my god, he's got a stand. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Unlucky hero end. Letter! We got another letter. Hey Song, I've been trying for hours to get partying. Should I go take a break, go for a walk while drinking some water, or should I commit and keep trying? Take a break if you've been going on for quite a while. No, Prophet's so easy to use. Prophet has so much healing that it makes anything easy. At least for me. Prophet has so much healing. Okay, we just have these 4 and then we're done. Let's check out the letter. My love, it just isn't fair at all, is it? For them to force us apart like this. It's unreasonable. Cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow. So I decided to write. And I'll keep writing until the day you find me once more. And then, maybe we could write a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Forever yours, Tragedy. I was gonna say something. I won't. Alright, Maiden's turn to die. Maiden meets the Overlord. Maiden begins her story. Let's toggle everything off real quick so we got a clean slate. Let's go. Antisocial. Antisocial, Maiden stays with her for a while. Antisocial. We don't obey, basically. Diplomatic. Possessive? We need possessive and disloyal. We'll go with disloyal first and we'll grab possessive. Skip. Introduce. Refuse to leave. Overlord objects to the hero's suggestion. You tell her the plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. Feel nervous if hero puts on a brave face for you. What a god. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You leave me no choice. Oh my god. This is just her perspective. She tears into him with her claws. Bruh. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch, because you can't look away. Had she really been lying to you all along? You wonder. Is this your punishment for questioning the divine plan? Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Well, yeah, it's complicated. She's got like 7 eyeballs. Being captured by the Overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. But the Overlord stops, or rather, someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your scream before doesn't stop you this time. Overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon underlings. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell with all the blood. Everyone stopped moving now. The room is silent. Save for the underlings' heavy breathing. You thank them for what they've done. Even though it was awful, you feel you have been rescued from a terrible fate. He's so happy, what the hell? They look at you, confused for a moment, but then puff out their chests. You should probably go home, this place is dangerous. Follow their advice. Make your way out of the castle. You decide never to leave home again after... No, wait. Never leave home again for the rest of your life. She became a shut-in? Escaped Maiden! That's the only good ending. That's the only ending where our decision wasn't bad for the character we picked. At least noticeable. Introduce. Refuse to leave. We are now the captive. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Alright, we got captured. That one was a GG. Oh, no, go back. Skip everything, skip everything, skip everything. Oh, I pressed exit, didn't I? Let's enter. We got 2 more for Maiden. Oh, sweet, they're right here. Okay, so, that's immediate game over. We're not going there. Antisocial. Chooses to leave when told. Trusting. We need trusting on him. Antisocial, no tyrant. We gotta toggle those ones. And then return to see the Overlord alone. Disloyal and captor is what we need. The one we toggle off, though, is going to be captor. Alright, cool. So we're gonna see the dungeon, basically, for this one. Alright, sweet. Introduce. We go meet her. I forgot everything. I forgot. We needed to run away, didn't we? We needed to run away. Did it matter if we were polite? Antisocial. We gotta meet her, so I guess we gotta be polite. Or the condition of, well, it doesn't matter, it looks like. Introduce, we'll be polite. Obey her, we leave. Grab. No, something's wrong. No. Exit theater, no. Bad. Polite, obedient, disloyal and captor, antisocial, trusting. We have trusting, disloyal, captor. Maiden returns to see the Overlord alone. Obedient, antisocial. I guess we have to yell for the hero. We can't be nice to the small dude. Alright. A little bit weird. Shout, obey. Leave unknown? We'll leave unknown. Sussy. Talking about stabbing in the back. We get thrown in the dungeon. Big L. Cry for help. Hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. Continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in that cell. That's an ouch. Imprisoned. The final one. Oh wait, why'd I go there? We get rid of Captor. Maiden. Shout. Obey. Leave unknown. Goodbye. Immediately notice you. This is just the way it has to be. Suddenly attack you. In that moment you regret having ever trusted the demons. You die instantly. One hit KO. Oh, no. Alright, cool. Got 2 achievements. Final note. My love, I've finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I opened up my very own theater. You would be so proud if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be at my side on opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought if my theater could become world famous, then maybe you just might hear of it. Wherever you are, forever yours, Tragedy. Aww. Alright, that's everything it looks like. But we also have this silly button down here. Congratulations, you have explored every path I had to offer. Thanks for playing. There's a silly little button here. Can't end like this. You want to answer the Maiden's prayers. You've decided to find a way to save everyone. But retracting the paths you've seen so far, doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there is nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. You are the hero, Maiden, Underling, Overlord. What? The hero is on fire, the Maiden is on fire, the Underling is on fire, Overlord is on fire. Hero is burning. What? Wait, what? Boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to wrap everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? Take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you! But why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. They're adorable! Look at the artwork! The hero, Maiden, Underling, and Overlord have been staring at you, too. They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? Hi guys. Smile awkwardly and introduce yourself. The Maiden is the first to respond. That is adorable. My prayers have been answered. You must be. Yeah, I'm God apparently in your eyes. Her God? No. You're merely the player. there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. What is that? What do you mean? Now you realize what the real true ending must be. I'm sorry, what? I admit, I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? How pass? You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way into this stage, did you? It looks sad. I am the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy if you'd like. Aw, the poor Underling. God damn it, Underling. Darkness envelopes your party. You don't mind if I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? It looks like Underling's already in a bad ending. We're alone in the darkness with me, tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. Though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful. Sick of all these bad endings, I want to see something new. Are you trying to say my bad endings have gone out of style? You have some nerve. You think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending? It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you've got. Time to fight God. The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. Attack, defend. I'll flip a coin. I don't know where it landed. I don't know where it landed. It was tails. We're defending. You try closing off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Was that all? You'll never defeat me like that. Wait, let me try that again. Oh, you're right. Let me flip a coin real quick. Our main character doesn't have enough determination. You're right. I got tails. Perhaps you didn't understand just how outclassed you are here. Holy shit, he's in the second phase and we did nothing. Tragic tales. Doesn't seeing them all again make your heart ache? You witness all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much a masochist as me. You guys are freaky. I commend your thoroughness. Surely, these characters have a special place in your heart. They're still suffering backstage, you know? It's a shame they couldn't make it here, to the end of this world. That's right, you came here to save them. You can't do this alone. Whoa! This is cool. We'll roll a dice. I got 2. You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing, she approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. She looks so happy. You explained that no, you are not a traveler. Well, maybe. You are, in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you might be a demon. I was hoping I would meet one today. You think of all the terrible fates that hope would bring about. She is a catalyst of this story after all. My role as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord. But you see, I've grown so tired of waiting. You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so you asked what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this. The maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change your fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. Cool. Holy crap. The art style is so good for this. What? What is this horrible creature? You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. When this should be familiar to you as well. When's the next hour stream, guys? I don't think we'll do hours, probably maybe later on this week, possibly. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Interesting. Your HP. So your HP is determined by how many you unlocked, I think. Very cool. Is this game worth it? I'll give my final thoughts a little bit later. After we 100% it, I guess. We'll summon, I guess. We'll summon Hero. You'll find the hero in his home, hunched over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you're not a demon. How can you explain it in a way that the hero can understand? Instead you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I craft all my own hero gear. Self-proclaimed hero. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. You remember the state of your body and decide that yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He is overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. True end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. He offered to change his fate. I could make a living as a tailor, rather than a hero? Please, tell me what I can do to reach that dream. The hero will now fight alongside you. That's so cool. Little animations. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You're the one who's been killing us. Murderer. Can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. There goes the Maiden again. God damn it. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The Underling is on guard duty, as you expected. We can barely see the Underling. 90% of this is the gate, and barely 1% is the Underling. Call out to you, the other demon guard is sound asleep. Wait, that's the other one? No way. You're a pretty weird looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder. Although you're definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the Underling you've come to save them from tragedy. Okay, try saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The Underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. It'd be best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life and never get bossed around or picked on. You think of the Underling's friends who had bullied them into an assassination plot, only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the Underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. So there's a way to even work... Wait, what? So there's a way that even work can be fun? Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case. Underling will now fight alongside you. Yeah, I don't know what to think about the Underling. The animation's still cool though. Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about a boss battle. The Underling? You must be desperate to call on such an unreliable ally. Huh. If I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over. Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with terrible fate. Okay. You entered the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained to the torches on the wall. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord raises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside in my castle and serve me? You explained that, no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. She killed her father. Okay, I did not expect that. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live peacefully, indulgent life in my castle. You realize she must actually be very lonely, only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the Maiden. The true end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well, I will follow you. Overlord will now fight beside you. Her animation's really basic, but it's pretty cool. I don't know, she's just very solid. Like, only her hair and cape move. I see. So this is tragedy. Ah, you brought the Overlord. I didn't stand a chance. Wait, what? I don't stand a chance now. The mood changed when we got the Underling and the Overlord. You prevented me from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die. I hope you're prepared to face your death as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Are we gonna lose? Now that the whole party's here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combatant of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. Interesting. Oh, it's only one choice. I thought it was going to be selecting multiple, like in the previous section. The Overlord uses her ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. Wait, what? Tragedy is reeling. I'm sorry, what? Knock me down and just come back stronger. What a quote. Underling uses... Okay, good job, Underling. I believe in you. I feel like Maiden's hope would get her killed again, so I'm thinking kindness. But I don't know about the kindness, because she got murdered by everyone in the village. I think willpower for Hero would be an easier one if he wants to become a tailor. But it doesn't really make too much sense. I guess we'll go with kindness? So naive, I'll balance your kindness with my cruelty. Oh, we selected wrong then, I guess. It's hope. True endings do exist, they simply must. The maiden hopes with all her heart. This is it. With everyone's hearts united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. Final attack to destroy tragedy. Pretty cool. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. You guys might hate me. You guys might hate me for this one. I have an idea. No one say anything. This is a stupid idea. This is a very stupid idea. Don't you guys hate it when PNG photos aren't actually PNGs? That sucks. How do I do this? We'll pretend this is a PNG. That's not a PNG photo. That's a JPEG. There's absolutely no transparency. There is no transparency in this image. I don't think I can even edit it. I can edit it, but it's gonna be horrid. Don't worry about it. Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening at all. It's not even a high res. It's horrid. It's scuffed. Actually scuffed image. Don't worry guys, nothing's happening. We're just jamming out to the music. So stupid of an idea. It definitely works. It did work. JPEG tuber? What do you mean JPEG tuber? I'm so confused now. Oh, I didn't want to select that. Oh no. Don't worry guys, it's going good. It's going good over here. I think we're good. I gotta save as PNG because someone decided to be a demonic being and save as a JPEG. Who uses JPEG? What? Hold on. This is such a stupid idea. I actually hate this. This is so stupid. If you hear loud tapping sounds, do not worry. Holy shit! It's Dream from Minecraft. Okay, that's it. That was literally the joke. There wasn't a good PNG. That was it. That was my entire setup. There wasn't a good PNG. Tragic ending for tragedy itself. Should we just keep it for the ending? We'll keep it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. It makes no sense here. Starring Hero as himself. Thank you, Hero. Starring Maiden as herself. Thank you, Maiden. Starring Underling as themselves. Thank you, Underling. Starring Overlord as herself. Thank you, Overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. There we go. Don't worry, I'll be making my exit shortly. Directed by you. Finally, thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. He did not take the normal pills. What do you mean? I'm so lost. You fool, this entire game was just a show. Okay. My bad end theater did contain a true good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it? I wonder. Were we satisfied? I'm gonna do a coin flip. It was heads. We were satisfied. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. Let's go! The music really reminds me of a little bit of Undertale and a little bit of One Shot and Amori. I don't think Amori too much, but the dark tone, kind of. Holy shit. It kind of sounds like a more normal human voice of Hatsune Miku. It sounds robotic, but also a little human. Aw, the Maiden got with the Overlord. When did Miku start in this game? It sounded like it a little bit, didn't it? It's very peaceful. I like it. I like the music. It's very low. Cool. I like the artwork. Ooh. Alright, well, I think that's it. Whoa, it's Flowey! It was Undertale all along. Game stinted, GG, well played. That's a bruh moment. Oh boy. And exit the theater. Something is missing. Is something missing? Did we miss something? Guys, did we miss something? Should we click it? We're clicking it. Hello there. Holy shit, it's Dream. Okay, I'm done with this joke. It's not even good. The Maiden was the witch all along. That's an ouch. Oh, you're still here? Curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. There's one more. Oh, right. We forgot about Tragedy's story. Me. You'd like to know why I started this theater. Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. Oh no! Oh no! We get the face reveal. Gently raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart into your hands, revealing. Whoa, what? We got the Maiden! We got the Maiden! Should have warned you. This might affect what you think of my stories. You can't help but compare my face to the Maiden's. God damn it! The game knew. The game knew. The game knew I compared it to the Maidens. God damn it. I'm not her. But it's not like she isn't me, necessarily. That's how it is with fiction. Would you like to hear not another ending, but the truth? Tell me. Oh, woman. Oh boy. Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons or even heroes, really. There was a girl, eager to set out, to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. We learned this. This was in the music. She met someone. Another girl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A running theme, isn't it? A maiden and the Overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time, everything was just wonderful. I thought Tragedy was a cool bro, but it's a woman. Day ruined. That's so dumb. Found out Tragedy was women. Day absolutely ruined. Cannot recover. But their families, the communities they come from, neither could approve of their relationship. That is the reality for many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. No way. Stop, dude, you're spoiling the story. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all. Where the strength of your love will pull you through any hardship, and everything is okay in the end. Oh my god. I lost her. And then I started this theater. But this story does have a happy ending. But this story... Huh. Holy shit, we were the women all along. I was hoping to find you. It's you! It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again. What a plot twist. You guys all were the women all along. I always think of the worst endings. Oh my god. They got worse. What do you mean? Wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I could say the same to you. I knew I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending. Oh boy. So of course, I would be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. I love you too. Now they kiss. Now truly everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedies end. I got an achievement. Let's go. We got an achievement. Did I 100%? I didn't 100. Oh, there's like 2 more achievements. I'm not 100%ing. I am not 100%ing. Closed. Interesting. Nothing more to see, my love. But if you'd like to reset, if you really want to experience everything all over again, I'm happy to oblige. Shall we begin the resetting process? What happens? I'm just gonna see what happens. There are 2 options. Keep some of your progress and reset to before you started the true ending. Or you can erase all of your progress and replay the game as if it's your very first time. You have to collect everything all over again. You can't take this back, so choose carefully. Ooh, that's an ouch. I'm going to menu and Get me out of the theater. We're done here. Alright. Well, we learned a lot. We learned that Tragedy was the Maiden all along. And I have no conclusions. The game was cool. I liked it. It was interesting. Final thoughts. I'll give it my final thoughts. Please listen. I'll listen. Maidens? We got all of the maidens. We got at least 4 maidens. What do you mean? 4 out of 10 personal rating. That's an ouch. We figured out we weren't... Wait, what? We were poking? I got no idea what you mean. Final thoughts, day ruined. Big sad. Can you play a game called Brutal Orchestra, please? I have never heard of that game. I would recommend suggesting it over in the stream area in the Discord, and I'll give it a look. I'll give it a look. But I'll totally forget if you suggest it here right now. Game was neat, I guess the ending sucked a lot. I don't know how to think about this. I don't usually play visual novel type of games that often, but a lot of my friends send me visual novels, so it's interesting when I get them. Alright. Howdy. Hey, hello. It's a great game. We learned a lot today, guys. We learned a lot. Holy shit. Okay, we're good. By the way, what's up? Play the Red Lake SCP. We'll probably do that during the bundle. If you like visual novels, then... Wait, what? Was that the full sentence? In the end, we weren't maidenless. We were the maidens all along. What a quote! That was awesome. Every 1K subs, can you add 5 players on Roblox that you like? I don't want to make favoritism. That's an ouchie. What's the point of... Wait, what? No. I'm not reading that one. Oh god. If you like visual novels, then can you play Outer Wilds again, troll? Outer Wilds was a big mistake I regret purchase. I'm joking. Outer Wilds is an alright game, but I got bored of it. It's not even a visual novel, it's just exploration novel. It was a cool concept, but my retention, I can't. I'm not doing favoritism. I don't think I'm gonna friend people every few subs. Few K subs. But we got all the maidens, so congrats everyone. 2-player Tycoon Among Us Sussy update. What's the next stream gonna be? Good question. I don't know. We completed this game earlier than I expected. I thought this was gonna be a longer stream. Well, like, you know, like longer series. But oh well. Alright. I'll give my final thoughts about the game. I'm gonna lower the music real quick, just a bit. The game was cool. I don't usually play that many visual novels. I don't usually play this many, you know, multi-ending type of games, so it was a cool experience. The ending... It was alright. The ending was alright. Now the game, like a few hours, really depends on puzzle time. Ah, I see. The ending was alright. I didn't think it was horrid, but it wasn't necessarily, you know, it wasn't phenomenal. It was just a resolution to the overarching story that we were getting hints about with the notes. So I thought it was interesting, but it wasn't, by far, it wasn't like amazing. It wasn't horrible either. But it was a little silly. I do admit it was a little silly. As for the game itself, I thought it was cool. But then it got a little bit tedious. Getting all of the routes. Maybe it wasn't, you know, totally necessary to get all the routes. But it was cool to do them. But it did get tiring reading it over and over. As for the first-hand experiences with the routes themselves, like trying everything, it was cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Turn on live chat replay song. What do you mean? I got live chat. Over there. Amori! I don't think we're going to be playing Amori again. I uninstalled it. This stream saved me $10. Hey, let's go. It was a cool game. It was a cool experience. Would I recommend the game? I don't think I personally would recommend the game to someone who's looking for a multi-ending route or visual novel. I think there's many other visual novels that are better, but possibly to a person who just wants something short, maybe. Something short, something basic, maybe. Other than that, it was an alright experience. It was alright. Alright. I think that's all. That was my final thoughts. Game was cool, experience was cool, but it wasn't anything phenomenal. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for sticking around. And thank you. Thank you all for joining in. By the way, Song, when I tried to go into your Roblox group, it said page not there. Interesting. Probably won't recommend a stream after you showed us the whole game. Yeah, this was kind of spoilers. This was kind of spoilers if you wanted to get the game. Among Us. But yeah, that was the game. This is really short from what I expected. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or night. And remember, it wasn't about the story. It was about the maidens we got along the way. Alright, see you guys. That's harsh. I like the part where they all burn. That's harsh. Bruh.